Wait a minute. This is just straight hate by a guy who's jealous that he's still playing at a high level at 45 when you had to stop at 35.
I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you.
Better.
Yeah, what did I got to see what you do? The personal shot at me.
I didn't say you.
Wait a minute.
Put your glasses back on.
Welcome to the Dark Times channel. And so here we go again, back with another one. And before I get started, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. And so breaking news, Skip Bayless is reportedly gonna need a new partner. He's gonna need a new co-host. He's gonna be looking for a new co-host for the Undisputed show that him and Shannon Sharpe for the past 7 years have co-hosted together. It's been reported that Shannon Sharpe is expected to leave right after the NBA Finals sometime in June, and he's also reportedly going to be taking his Club Shay Shay podcast with him from Fox Sports. Now, I had no idea that the Shay Shay Club podcast was actually affiliated with Fox Sports, so that's good news. That's really good news for Shannon Sharpe. Usually something like that, a network is not necessarily going to let you take it. But I don't know, maybe he worked out some kind of deal in his contract where they didn't have to pay him the rest of his salary or whatever the case may be. But either way, that's good news for Shannon Sharpe. He's stepping out, doing his own thing. And I saw this playing out this way. The moment that incident went down this year where Skip Bayless publicly humiliated Shannon Sharpe for no reason other than to elevate the great white hope in Tom Brady. Because Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe were having a discussion, a football discussion, a sports discussion, and it got personal. It got personal because Skip Bayless took it there. He made it a point to try to put Shannon Sharpe in his place, to try to make it seem like Shannon Sharpe wasn't qualified to talk about who was the greatest of all time. Because you were not as great as Tom Brady. You didn't win as many Super Bowls as Tom Brady. They didn't even play the same position. You're talking about one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game. That's apples to oranges. And so, like I said, Skip Bayless was trying to make a point to put Shannon Sharpe in his place. And Shannon Sharpe knew what it was. But shout out to Shannon Sharpe for keeping his cool. I know Shannon Sharpe wanted to come across that table and put his Hall of Fame tight end hands around Skip Bayless's neck. But shout out to him for keeping his cool. And this is where a lesson is to be learned. Keeping your cool. Keeping your cool under any circumstance. Not necessarily any circumstance, but under the right circumstances. Because people will try to test you in all walks of life, in all facets of life. You're going to be tested. And sometimes we're tested on a daily basis. And keeping your cool and keeping your thoughts collected and understanding where you're at in life and understanding where you want to go in life, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. And that's what a grown man does. And that's what maturity does. That's what maturity brings. Understanding where you're at and understanding where you want to go. Shannon Sharpe strikes me as somebody that is definitely somewhat calculated. And so the moment that went down, I was like, he's gone. He's out. I knew he had Club Shay Shay, but I didn't know it was linked to Fox Sports. So like I said earlier, shout out to him for making sure that he was able to take the Shay Shay Club with him, because that's huge. I believe he has over 1 million subscribers, and in his videos and his channel does quite well. He's a very charismatic person. He's got a very charismatic personality, and so I'm sure he'll do quite well on YouTube and any other platform that he wants to go to. And I can see Shannon Sharpe going back to hosting, Sunday football, whether it be on CBS or Fox or one of these networks. Hell, I could actually see him doing Monday Night Football. That would be a hell of a lot more entertaining than anybody that they have on there now. And so the sky's the limit. But the sky's the limit because in that moment where Shannon Sharpe, I know he wanted to say some things. I know he wanted to do some things. Any man would. And so by him staying calm, cool, and collected and keeping his thoughts together and keeping his peace in that moment made this moment right here possible. And so now he's free to do whatever he wants. No bridges burned, nothing he said that's going to come back to haunt him, nothing he did which is going to come back to haunt him. And so he's in the clear. He's in the clear to write his own destiny. And so shout out to Shannon Sharpe. I knew he was going to be leaving Undisputed sooner than later, and I'm glad it was sooner. And so definitely let me know what y'all think in the comment section on this one. Are y'all surprised? I'm surprised, actually. I'm surprised it happened this soon. But like I said, I'm pleasantly surprised that it was sooner than later. But definitely let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, go ahead and hit that like button for me. And I'll see you guys next time.